Okay, if you can't understand me, it's because, A, I do my jokes really fast, and 2, I have a lisp because I'm disabled. I know what they say. I'm really nervous today because this is the second time I've ever done comedy. But they always say, picture the audience naked. But my mother's here today, and last I checked, I'm not from Yorkshire. The rest of the jokes need to be read. I know it says stand-up comedy, but as I have cerebral palsy, this is going to be considered barely stand-up comedy. And before I start, I just want to remind you all, this is your chance to finally laugh at the disabled guys, so do it or you're going to hell. Now, I was planning 2 different things when figuring out jokes to say for this. They were either, I go all out like I wanted to, as Jimmy Carr is my reason for doing this, or stick to self-deprecating, and to be honest, I'm not trying to be stabbed or glassed by the bar today. The other day I rewatched a YouTube video from my childhood, the Duck song. If you were born in the early 2000s, you know it, you know. And I'm just now starting to realise that it fits me really well. And you waddle away, you waddle waddle, and you waddle away, you waddle waddle. A little bit of context for this joke. I wasn't always physically disabled. I have cerebral palsy from meningitis. So even with my love for music, I could never like Ed Sheeran, as I wouldn't be able to stand cheering when your legs don't work like they used to before. Okay, this next joke wasn't written by me, it was written by one of my friends, but I did promise I would use it as I'm going to show my college there. I used cerebral palsy and depression, so I guess all the money the NHS spent trying to keep me alive to survive meningitis was a waste, as I'm probably going to kill myself anyway. So I've been going around town seeing people collecting money for charity, mental health, church funds, etc. So I thought that I would give it a shot and collect money for the Cerebral Palsy Foundation. But then I figured, considering I have cerebral palsy myself, cut out the middleman. Okay, it's time to change topic, as I exploited my disability too much, especially when it comes to claiming my benefits. So here comes the fat jokes. I wanted to create my own band, as I love metal, or in my case, heavy metal. So I thought of some band names for myself. Rage Against the Cardio Machine, Bring Me the Buffet, Panic at the Bistro, Blink 182, Food Fighters. So a weird thing about me is that I can't get physically cold, but the heat kills me. So I wouldn't mind visiting Antarctica one day. I'm thinking of it now. A short fat blob who walks like a penguin. Yeah, I think I fit right in. I've always loved comedy, especially dark comedy, but for some reason I could never wrap my head around dad jokes. Probably because I've never had a dad. And to be honest, it's hard to follow in my dad's footsteps when I don't know which direction he went. Just to warn you, this one might be a bit fast, so please tell me if it is. What's the difference between being arrested for murder versus being arrested for social media posts in the UK? The social media post is actually what gets you charged for murder.
No, I think you said that's Say it again.
What's the difference between being arrested for murder versus being arrested for a social media post complaining about the government in the UK? The social media post is actually what gets you arrested for murder. Okay, I think that's the end of my turn now. So I'd like to thank... Okay, this was a pop one, so I'm going to have to say this without the mic. Yeah, sure. This is the end of my turn now. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the taxpayers in the audience for paying for my benefits so I can buy my Pokemon card addiction.